Hi everybody, Dacob here. Welcome back to my channel. It's been a while since I've been doing these videos, but I can't tell you, it's a riot, it's a mess. I have so much stuff to do. Basically, it all began around the 30th of December or even before that, New Year's Eve. And then after that, so much work, and I'm working on several projects. And I'm bound by contracts and I can't talk about them, so I would love to, but anyway, even though time is running short as always, I just could not stay away from YouTube and you guys for any longer, so I'm gonna make a quick video. I have been asked several times, but lately, more often than rarely, to do a review on the first edition of the first collaboration between Rick Owens and Adidas, which are the sneakers from the Spring-Summer 14 collection. Now let's begin with the infamous version of them. They come in this package, the little tiny Rick Owens Adidas logo in the front. This is the cover of the box. This is the model number. I can't see anything. M17301. They come packed. I took the laces out of this one just for safety. I'll explain to you in a second why. So yes, this is kind of an archive piece. I do wear another color. These I don't wear. But in any case, they have this little protection paper on the tongue. Full-on leather, perforated 3 stripes on the side. This is the colorway that was most kind of sought after and requested and coveted, if you want. They have a different type of leather. Like the upper is kind of a, it's not glossy, it's regular shine leather, and then the back is a softer, more supple leather in white. On the inside, it's really hard to see, but you do have, oh no, they're kind of not that hard after all. The Rick Owens insignia logo on the leather inlay, and here you have your sizings. The sole is very particular, special. It is kind of like split in two, and in between it does have on the inside like I don't know if it's a very hard plastic or if it's a metal, but they're not bendable. It has a very, very hard structure that keeps the whole shoe together, because otherwise they would be too wobbly. These shoes come with white laces. I take them off when I store this just because this leather is has a very rough finish. Typical for Rick Owens shoes in general, and his leathers, they're kind of raw, and they, just stain anything that's white. So these would, if you just leave them in here, and when you use them, it would, the color would just rub on these laces. So when I store them with the laces off so that the laces do not get dirty. But yeah, this is how this baby looks like. The funny thing is, let me show you the other colorway. And needless to say, these are, the first collection or the first collaboration between Rick and Adidas is also my favorite one. So I do have several colorways because I really like this shoe a lot. This is the second colorway, and I'm gonna have to change the settings here so you can see it better. There you go. White leather, and it has different qualities of leather as well. This one had kind of 2 different, leather qualities. Here we have the black upper, and then we have behind the white soft leather. Here we have 3. We have this kind of grayish front in suede, very, very light soft suede. Then we have, regular standard leather here. And on the side, then we have the suede on the back again, then the regular leather here, and then a very soft black leather for the, cushion for the heel, for the back of the foot. Again, we have separation of the bottom part of the sneaker in two with a metal or very hard plastic kind of inlay that's kind of connecting the two parts of the bottom of the shoe. Now, what I was trying to say before, as far as the bottom is concerned, only this colorway has this particularity, which is this plastic here, or rubber, it's as if it were coated with paint. It's as if it were painted, and it's a bit more glossy than all of the other ones. So you cannot really see on this camera because it's not a very high defined camera, but there are two different types of plastic or rubber. And only this colorway has this more white toned, almost as if it oh my god, as if it were coated with some sort of paint. It's more glossy, and these are more porous and almost a bit off-white. So all of the the soles and the bottoms of the sneakers that are from the Rick Owens collection have this tone, except for this one. If they're white. If they're black, it's a different issue. Now, the ones that I actually wear a lot, and I wear really a lot, almost every day, you could say it's in my year favorites for 2014. It's the black version. Now, this is how they look when you wear them. When you really rock these babies, this is how they look after some time. So that they're laced up, like Mr. Rick wants us to lace them up with the kind of square pattern like that here. Well, rectangular actually, going up there and then crossed over here. So as you wear them, you see that the leather kind of starts bending and molding to your foot. When I wear sneakers, I'm one of those people that if I do wear them, I wear them. I rock them. I don't care if they get dirty or not. They just should have a story to tell, and should be comfortable to wear. Now, as far as comfort goes, it's difficult with these babies because the leather is so thick and strong that at the beginning, the tongue is like this. It's very straight, and this is how it turns to be very bent with time. So when it's straight like this, and then you tie it up here, my problem was the leather kind of bends in as you walk, and this part, this dent, really pushes in on your foot a lot, and it hurt. It hurt like crazy for at least 10 to 15 days until you break into the leather, and then it becomes as soft as a glove, and they're just as comfortable as anything. But in the beginning, you have to kind of go through that pain of breaking into them, which for me personally was worth it. But I understand that some people just want comfort from day one, especially if you're giving out a lot of money for a sneaker. So I have to say the downside is the pain, and another downside is the fact that due to the fact that this shape has never been made before, or I think it has never been made before. This kind of mold was created just for this model, for this sneaker, this one time for the Spring Summer 14 collection, and will probably never be used again, or who knows, maybe in another 20 years it will. But nevertheless, the downside is that this plastic or metal thing in between and the pressure that you put on this shoe when you're walking kind of with time makes it extend a little bit, just a little bit. So what I'm trying to say is, I guess, this sneaker became bigger with time. So I'm not saying it's too big now, but having known, had I known this from the beginning, I would have bought half a size smaller just to avoid this expansion of the sneaker, which is fine all in all because you can just like tie it tighter here so your foot slips less into the front. Now, of course, you can also tie the sneaker, like cross laces at the front. It's gonna support your foot better, and it's gonna, you know, not allow it to kind of shift too much to the front, which is definitely more comfortable. But if you wanna, you know, suffer for the fashion, you gotta have this rectangular lacing, in which case your foot will be less stable within the shoe, which I guess having it all said and done is fine as well. But I think that's also one of the reasons why the entire leather in the front area has gone a bit more wild, because it has no support here. You see, all of this kind of bubbliness happens because there is no lacing on top to keep it in shape, which is fine. I guess it's part of, you know, Rick's mentality or way of seeing fashion and style. It's, you know, decay and falling apart, and especially when it comes to leather, the more used it looks, the better it's supposed to be. In this case, it really worked. Adidas stepped it up a lot. As far as the first collaboration goes, these leathers are amazing. They're really, really, really thick and very, very representative of Rick Owens' style, my personal opinion. Another thing, you know, some of the sneakers use synthetic materials. The back cushion of this one is in nylon or polyurethane or acrylic, I don't know, some synthetic material. So the cushion is not in leather. This is suede. Here we have standard leather, and then we have suede in the front. And the black bottom. Now, as you can see with the brand new shoes, you already have this wrinkling happening at the bottom. There, you have it. You can see it like going around. This is a normal thing for this shoe. It does not mean that the shoe is defect, fake, or flawed. It's just the way that they were molded and made. And with time, of course, it gets more and more wrinkly as you put pressure on them as you walk. That's what you're going to get with time. You can't avoid this. There's no way of avoiding it. I have heard, you know, some people, you know, especially who are extreme fans of clean sneakers, which to me makes no sense, but whatever, to each his own. When you wear them, you should wear them and enjoy them. So I've heard some people say that they put like hairspray on the sole to protect it from stains. But they say they have to cover everything else up, and then they spray this, and then from a distance, and then you get this. You're not supposed to do too much, otherwise, you know, the hairspray is very aggressive. It's going to color the rubber yellow. I would never put hairspray on mine, personally, but it's an interesting thing, and I just heard this a couple of days ago. I don't really know if it works, to be honest with you. But who knows? I mean, again, I think here, yeah, because of the pressure of this one, you see, this is interesting. I don't know if you can see this. There's a little spot here. This is where this glossiness, which I was talking about before, kind of peeled a little. And underneath, you have the exact same color and quality of all of the other Spring Summer 14 rubbers. So this does have some sort of extra coating and layering to make it more, to make it pop more, to make it more white, which is really interesting. I don't know why they did it, but whatever, it's fine. Now, this sneaker is extremely organic in my personal opinion. I would even say it kind of looks like a rhinoceros foot or something animalic, and anthropomorph, if you want. I don't know how to point it out or say it. So it's interesting to see this shoe compared to the other, the second collaboration sneaker from the Fall-Winter 14-15 collection between Adidas and Rick Owens. I have also done a review on those. They're very architectural and kind of from the head. They're very, you know, structured, organized, almost mathematical. Where these, on the other hand, as opposed to the other ones, are extremely organic and almost animal-like. So these, it's as if these were designed from the gut, you know, from the guts out, emotional. And the second collaboration was designed really from the head. It's a very head piece, you know. I like that contrast a lot. I do prefer the organic, biological look of things as of now. That's just my personal preference. But you know how it is. Tastes, people, you know, tastes change, people change. Well, people don't really change a lot, but you you can shift a little bit the interests and the directions you're going to and the things that you prefer, the shapes and forms and colors that you prefer. As of now, these are definitely my favorite Rick Owens Adidas sneakers. This is the shape that I prefer the most. Let's see what happens as soon as the Spring-Summer 15 collection comes up with the spring blade soles or the kind of superstar inspired sneakers. I don't know, to be honest with you. I'll have to try them on first before I can judge. So I'll restrain myself from saying anything about them. But as of now, these are my favorites. So thank you guys so much for watching. Give me a thumbs up on this video if you liked it. And subscribe. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. I don't know if there's anything else you want me to say about the sneaker. I mean, it is what it is. You either like these shapes or you don't. I know that some people, out of experience, friends of mine that hated it in the beginning, loved it now because it grew on them. It's definitely a sneaker that polarizes. It makes you, make a decision, take a stand. And I like when objects in general and design objects in general have that strength to, slap you. They either push in the direction where you say, oh, hell no, 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 no. Or they say, whoa, this is amazing. Or, at the beginning you say, hell no. And then after a couple of months, you're like, I want it. Why did I pass this on? Why did I not get it when I had the chance to? And now they're sold out. Thanks everybody for watching. Love you all and I missed you a lot and hope to see you very soon. Take care. Bye.